Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be coming back and doing another look with the St. Angel's Sinners and Just Ann collaboration palette. We got this in our Slay Glam box. I do believe Ann has a few left on her actual website. They retail for $40 a palette, which is totally worth it. The quality on this is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to play around with it, but I told you I had a jacket that matched that shade right there. So we're going to be using that shade, probably the purple, of course, toffee for the transition area. But yeah, we're just going to play around and see what we can create. I just feel like the shade Enchanted matches this jacket perfectly. Also, I got this jacket off of SHEIN. I'll have it linked below in case you're interested. But really quick, before we get into this look, if you like my videos, please make sure you're giving me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe. And if you ring the notification bell, that'll notify you every time I upload. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and start off in this toffee shade. I do already have my eyelid primed. I just used a little bit of this Broadway eye primer. I am going to be doing a full look today. I kind of shopped my stash a little bit just to get out some different products that I haven't used in a while. Love this toffee shade as a transition color. It's also really nice to like buff out other shades. Again, I will have Ann's website linked below so that way you can pick up this palette if you didn't get a chance to get it in the Slay Glam box. They sold out very quickly. Okay, so now switching brushes, I'm going to go into this shade right here. And this one's called Vixen, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner just to kind of bring in some of the purple. Absolutely love this palette. The quality is amazing. If you've never gotten to try St. Angel's Sinners, I highly suggest this palette. It's a gorgeous color story. These colors really just build up and blend out so nicely. I love this dark purple shade. It's so pretty. I am going to work this dark purple into the crease. Same thing for this side, just working it in the crease. I'm also going to take a little bit of this shade, which is called Blessings, and just buff out that purple shade a little bit on the top, just to kind of blend the purple in with that transition color a little bit. We don't want any harsh lines. Just kind of keep working it back and forth. Same thing for this side, just buffing out that darker purple shade. Gonna go back with a little bit of that toffee shade and just buff out that purple on both sides. Gonna go back in with the dark purple shade, just because sometimes when you blend out you lose a little bit of that color you wanted, but you can always just go back and add it back in, blend it around. Going back in with Blessings, just buffing out again. So now I'm just going to go in with a flat brush and I'm going to pick up that beautiful duochrome color, which is called Enchanted, and I'm just going to put that down on the front part of the lid. Oh my goodness, this color is absolutely stunning. That is beautiful. Oh, this is probably my favorite color in the palette. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Love it. These duochromes just blend out so nicely as well. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of that dark purple just to kind of blend the two together. And of course I'm gonna go around the edges, a little bit of that dark shade as well. Going back with the very first brush with the toffee shade and just blending out. So now I'm just going to go in with a small flat brush and I'm going to use this shade down here, which is called Frost, and I'm going to use that on the brow bone. Really is such a pretty white, but it has like a purple shift to it. Stunning. Goes perfectly with the rest of the colors. Again, just one more time, taking the toffee brush and blending out. No harsh lines. Going to go into the frosty shade for the inner corner. So pretty. Now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean up. I am like so happy we got this eyeshadow palette. I mean, this is a stunning eyeshadow palette, especially to get for $24. Honestly, this eye look matches this jacket like so good. I love it. Okay, so moving into skin, I'm going to use just a little bit of this Mirabella serum. I haven't had any issues with this serum. It hasn't broken me out or anything. So I've been using it right before makeup and it works really well under makeup as well. Then I'm going to take the P. Louise Skin that we just got out of the December box. I'm going to take 2 pumps and use that on top of the serum. Make sure the skin's nice and hydrated. It's a very thin moisturizer, so it works beautifully underneath makeup. I'm also going to use a little bit of this e.l.f. Glow Dewy Mist. I like putting this underneath of my makeup sometimes. I'm actually going to be testing out this Elma Beauty foundation today. I've used it one other time, and from what I can remember, it was like pretty drying to my skin. So if I know that I'm going to be using more of like a matte drying foundation, I like to spray this on before I apply my foundation. My sprayer doesn't want to work. It like sprays one time and that's it. Then you have to like wipe, spray. Hello, I need a new sprayer for this. It's not working. Okay, so anyways, I wanted some extra hydration and this is not going to give it to me because the thing is not working correctly. Anyways, I got a little bit sprayed on my face and we'll just let that kind of soak in and do its thing. I am going to be using eyelashes today. I'm going to use these Ioni ones. So I am going to go ahead and apply the lash glue. And I'm also going to be using the Ioni eyeliner today. And this is just the black. I love this eyeliner. It goes on so smooth on the waterline. So I am going to go ahead and apply this eyelash. I like to look down in a mirror. This is a full eyelash. And then I kind of just like to squeeze it together a little bit. Eyelashes really do just bring the look together. I haven't put any mascara or anything on. I don't like to do that until after I get the lash applied because I just feel like once I get mascara put on my eyelashes, they just get in the way even more. And I'm like, I'm trying to see over top of you. I don't need you like sticking up, being in my way any more than what you already are. So that's why I personally don't like to apply mascara first. I'll do it after. Okay, so now that I got the lashes applied, I'm just gonna leave them alone until they completely dry before I really do anything else with them. So while I was applying my lashes, that gave my skincare time to dry. Now I'm gonna go in with primer. I'm gonna use this Elma Beauty primer. This is Prime to Glow. It says it's a skin perfecting illuminating primer. I have used this a few times. This is what it looks like. It is really hydrating. It gives you a nice glow to the skin. And I've never had any issues. It always works well with any of my foundations that I've tried it with. I actually picked up like a palette, blush, bronzer, so I'm probably going to get on here and do like a full face of Elma Beauty. I absolutely love their eyebrow pencil. It's what I use all the time. These shades though, for the foundation are a bit weird. This one I got for fair skin. They have like 6 or 7 different ones. One's for fair, one's for light, one's for medium, one's for olive. The shade range is not that great. I really just wanted to try their foundation. And this is supposed to be like a medium to full coverage foundation. So far it's looking pretty good. It does look really good on the skin. It gives you a nice medium to full coverage. I would agree with that. I really feel like with all the skin prep and everything under it, it doesn't look too drying as of yet. We'll see how it looks once I start getting all my powders and things on top. Okay, so next up for bronzer, I'm going to use these e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands. I got shade Fair Light and Light Medium. Fair Light is really more of your contour, and I would say Light Medium is more of your bronzer. This one's definitely like warmer, so I'm just going to use the Light Medium. I don't think that these are bad products, they're just not my favorite. I have other favorite bronzers, but I haven't used them in like so long, so that's why I was like, let me get these out and use them again. I mean, overall they blend out really nicely into the skin. It's nothing wrong with them. I just don't reach for them that often. I thought I would reach for them more than I do, but I just don't. One of my favorite bronzing sticks is the LYS. I really love that one. But this is really nice as well. So once I get that blended out with the brush, I like to go back around with my sponge and just hit all the edges and really go and press it into the skin. Today I'm going to go in with this July Star blush. I love it. It's like a mauve color, really pretty on the skin. I'm just going to go directly on the brush and then apply. And I am using a stippling brush from e.l.f. Absolutely love this color, especially with purples. For concealer today, I'm going to use the NYX HD Studio, and this is in the shade CW4. It might be a little too warm, but that's okay because I'm going to add a little bit of this over top. So I'm just going to blend this out first. I don't know, I don't think it really looks too yellowy under the eye. But I am still going to add a little bit of this 5-in-1 concealer from Revlon. This is the Color Stay Skin Awaken. This is in the shade Universal Brightener, and it's just like a light pink, and I just want to use a little bit just to kind of brighten the under eye a little. I love a good bright under eye, and that just helps brighten it up a little bit, the pink does. Now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. This is a jelly highlighter. I've had this forever, but it looks very pretty. I think I'm just going to dip with my finger. It's a nice golden highlight. And I am just going to take a brush and just diffuse it just a little bit. I feel like it's picking up a little bit of my makeup over here. It definitely worked better with the finger. Not really a fan of that jelly highlighter though. Just reapply the blush because I don't love how that highlighter's looking. Okay, so that jelly highlighter is a no-go for me. I don't really like that. It's like pulling up my makeup weird. So I'm just gonna set my face with this July Star loose setting powder, and this is in the shade pink, and I'm just gonna set under the eye. This stuff really does give you a nice smooth under eye. Same thing for this side. It is really just a nicely milled powder and works so well. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using this one from e.l.f. and this is in the shade Perfectly Tan. As you can tell, I love this bronzer. I've used it a ton. e.l.f. has some of the best drugstore products. Okay, so now for blush, I'm not sure which one I want to use. I really want to use the Natasha Denona. I just think that will match so good with that cream blush that I used. Or this Manna Kadar, which is really pretty too. Still think I'm going to go in with Natasha Denona, and I'm just going to pick up some of her blush. So pretty. If you didn't pick this up, I would highly recommend. It's absolutely gorgeous on the cheeks. I am not disappointed in any way. So now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my Jacqueline setting powder. I love the setting powder. It gives you a nice bright under eye, and at first it looks scary because it's so white, but it just blends into the skin like so nicely. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of this Artist Couture highlighter. This is a loose highlighter. I think it's so pretty, and it has like a little bit of a purple undershift to it. I really haven't used this highlighter in so long, but look at how beautiful that is. I just thought it went so well with my makeup today. I was like, I have to use that one. Simply beautiful. Also, now that I got all the powders done, I'm just going to go around my hairline because it always gets in my hair and I always have to do this. Like, literally so much makeup gets in my hair. So now I'm going to go back into the lower lash line, and I'm going to go back into that dark purple Vixen shade, and I'm just going to smoke that out underneath the lash line. So for lips, I'm just going to go in with a lip liner that's like a deep wine shade. Then I'm going to go in with the Gerard Cosmetics. This is in the shade Ecstasy, and put that in the center. I love this color purple. I just think it's so pretty. Okay, so while I'm giving this time to dry, because I do want to go in with a gloss on top, I'm going to go ahead and coat my lashes. The top ones, I'm just going to kind of tap into the false lash. And I'm just using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, my favorite drugstore mascara. I'm going to go in with a little bit of brow gel from Oma Beauty. Then I'm going to take this Illuminati lip gloss and I'm going to put it over top. This is in the shade Mystery. It has purple and blue glitter in it. Really matches the eye look so well. And then last but not least, I'm going to use this e.l.f. setting spray. And this is the Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Spray. And the mister is so light on this, you can barely like feel it. Okay girl, so this is the completed look using Anne's palette. I absolutely love this look too. It's so pretty. 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend this eyeshadow palette. Again, I'm going to have the website linked below so you can pick it up in case you missed out. Absolutely love how this look turned out. But as always, girl, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!